Hello, this is Interlude 0. This is session 2 of the Caveman of Cosmos playthrough. Just for reference, this has been recorded August 25th, around 15 days or so since session 1, which is on August 10th, 2018. I figured I'd load the game in advance, so I'm going to keep this around half hour per episode. So last session, we pretty much explored our little island continent, I guess you could say. We discovered the Vikings, which are here. So we just have the Vikings as neighbors, and they're within a reasonable range to eventually capture. We have various resources, which we can't really see much of. We just know we have donkeys, which we can get along the way. Sorry, I'm also recording since on Twitch as well, these episodes, so I'll probably have, now that I committed to 2 sessions, I will try to upload these to YouTube eventually. I'm trying to remember what I was doing last time. You're gonna heal up. I think what I was doing last time was I was gonna merge 3 units into a gigantic horde and get rid of this wanderer. There's also that dude. I think that's Neanderthal. Give it away. I think that's what I was trying to do. So right now we're just cycling through turns. We're gonna try to see what we can do about the Vikings. We're still in the prehistoric era. We're trying to research hard hammer percussion, which will give us access to seeing what stone resources are available on the map. Just gonna have me wander around. I know there's a Neanderthal and barbarian in their vicinity. 1 second, I just realized something. I ran the wrong thing. Okay, sorry about that. We're doing knowledge inheritance. We're trying to undo the education penalty we have. Yeah, you're the Neanderthal warrior. Wanderer. So Neanderthals, like I said, they're stronger than normal barbarian units, and they can get annoying pretty fast. Just wondering, what are we doing next? Education. Yeah, we're not. Our people are not uneducated. What I want to do next. Don't have access to many buildings yet. I guess berry bushes. No real point of making extra units just yet. Have these guys wait. Trying to get these 3 stone doors together. I mean, if I do want extra units, it's probably to try to prevent barbarians from spawning. Although that might backfire because the wildlife is unpredictable. Oh, we're also the Native American Empire. It doesn't have any meaning yet. It just determines your group culture. So we're North American, the Vikings are European. Just wait, I guess. Also, the Vikings pretty much hate our guys, but we're all minor civs, so that's gonna happen. Stone throwers slowly getting over there. Let me see, what was I doing research-wise? I just left off on hard hammer. Thinking. All these shelter building. Well, how many texts would that be? Weaving. Okay, dwelling. Well, not just yet. What about cooking? Trying to think, where should I go from here? Because there's a lot of different things I could do. Well, a few things. Like tracking will give me natural hunter. Well, it's tracking, I need that. That's 2 texts. I would do tracking, but do we have anything for these shelters? I'm thinking. What can we make? Ideally. Don't have any source of meat for that. That requires a storyteller hut. Don't have any resources. So I'm just trying to think if it's worth doing the shelter building now or not. Rice wool, hemp. I would have to do basketry as well, so. Strap into the really thing. Those lizards. That reveals some resources. I think what we'll do is we'll do cooking and then tracking. Because that'll give us some units that we can work with. And we'll leave that as our research path for now. Because I do want to hunt, which is going to be important. Okay, merge these 2 guys together. Oh, it's 1.5 strength. Well, If I take you and the scout, you should have a decent chance of taking out that Neanderthal unit. You built that, you're building the berry bushes. And those will turn into positive food once we start doing the cooking part. Ideally, I should make those next. Yeah, we can do that. Well, the cheaper food net first. Bug catcher. We don't have any crimes, so we'll need that. Because we do want to grow them since we're gonna do some early cooking. Common code. Um, we'll do that and see what happens. Then we don't have to worry about building stuff. I'm just curious if we're gonna have any actual resources to work with though. Little Viking scout. So I'm gonna move that from these 2 units. Scouts can only defend, so they're not gonna help us exactly. They're too weak to try to take out the clubmen, and scouts only defend when attacked, so I'm not worried about him. It's just a Neanderthal unit I am about. Ooh, a horse. We don't have the right unit to try to take that down, but it's nice and nose there. It's probably gonna attack us. Nope, guess not. I don't want to attack it. The water base is probably gonna attack us, so. So the biggest threat is usually the wildlife at this point. We don't have any dedicated hunting units. Also, a volcano somewhere stops erupting. Like I said, you'll see that message happening a lot over the course of the game. The Vikings are doing cooperation. I was just curious, like, what are my odds for that? Get rid of this guy if we can. Okay, hide that. Come on, resources. Oh, I see. Ooh, is that stone? Oh, 1 second though.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Okay. So hard hammer percussion. It reveals pretty much what you're gonna, well, strategic resources. So copper, fine clay, marble, obsidian, and stone. All of them are vital for a growing empire. Stoneworker's hut gives hammers depending on how many of these resources you have. Pretty important. But it slowly gets obsolete over time as you progress. And oh no, I'm thinking of this one. This the Stone Tools Workshop. That gets obsolete over time, but it's good at the start. So what do we have to work with? What's around us? Oh, that can tell us. Let's see. There's copper to the north of us. That's stone. That's definitely what I want to see. Nothing else in the vicinity, but this is within our borders. That's good. There's copper there. Copper by the Vikings, but not at their capital, so that's good. Clay. No obsidian, looks like. No, no obsidian, I'm not causing it. A shame. But we do have stone, which will help us a lot on stone on the mountain. And on that mountain too. So it looks like we have a slight edge over the Viking till they can get access to copper, which is not for a while. Anyway, I was hoping to see obsidian. It's a useful resource if you have it. It'll make combat a little bit easier because it'll help me produce obsidian units faster. But we have stone, which is also a good strategic resource. Still trying to find that Neanderthal unit. Researching controlled fire, which will give us a couple things. It'll take a while though, because we lost that. And a little bonus for not having the proper, for not being behind tech-wise. Which I don't mind. It's fine by me. So we're gonna do the controlled fire cooking first, because that'll give our city a chance to grow in the meantime while we're building all these food resources. It's gonna take 24 turns. That's gonna take 34 turns. But you can see the stone toolmaker get some research hammer gold over time. But come the ancient era, it's still gonna be obsolete. Also, I can't make that anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna let those food ones grow for now. I was thinking of putting the rock gatherer, but I need shelter making the sort of benefit from the next one that we get. Let's go over here. Like if we had a cave in our little capital starting area, then maybe I would have done cave dwelling and did early shelter making. But we don't. Can't have it all. I'll just have to be content with stone and donkeys. It has to be somewhere around. Somewhere, unless they decide just to hide or something. There's our berry bushes. Are you growing yet? Very so. No, we need one more food source. Like I would build something like carry on or handhills, but they're just gonna get obsolete. I guess if you finish all that, you can start doing the work gathering for extra hammer. Then you got an event. There's that wanderer again. Maybe we can link it. Yep. Oh, there's a scout. It's probably gonna run away. Yeah, it hid. It ran toward me because it knows it can't attack. And I have stayed a hand on, so I forgot to turn it off. Oops. Just cycle 2 more turns. Turn those off for just a second. Yeah, went into a defensive position. Looks like they're doing oral tradition next. Wake up. Turn off that. Well, that might happen. The scouts are just in the pasture me. Oh, there's a Natafel. Oh, it's a Natafel brute now. Yeah, let's do it. And we destroyed it. Huzzah. That brute, well, the brute we might be able to deal with.
If you ever catch on fire, try to avoid seeing yourself in the mirror, because I bet that's what really throws you into a panic.
Thank you, Grimmith. Anyway, controlled fire just leads to more stuff. Fire pit could be useful. The more important thing is captured fire. It's a national wonder, so any Civ can make it. And it's an instant golden age, and I love saving this for later once we get to tribalism, just so we can make the switch pretty easily. I don't really care about fire dance. The myth is good for extra science. That's about it. So we're just gonna back off because we are not any that we're not in any shape to deal with the Neanderthal brute. It's standing on that forest. He'll be taking a river penalty. Looks like in around 50 turns our culture will pop in. Hopefully we get the stone. It's better resource than this little savannah plain tile. Only defend. Yeah, there's like no chance we're able to take that thing on. Retreat. The animal brutes aren't that tough, it's just the whole we have stones, and even though it won't, the brute won't benefit from Even though the brute has a doesn't isn't strong against ranged units, it still has enough raw strength to just overpower that difference. So let's just cycle through some more turns. Can't do anything about him, so we might as well just have these guys move as a group. Try to do some more scouting. He built the bug catcher now. So if I can ever get rid of unhealth, then we can start growing. I just built a fire pit. Naga's captured pit. Oh, but it's culture. Gonna build a rock ladder first now, because we are gonna get some help just from having cooking. So I haven't built that first, but in the meantime, no, I'm gonna wait on that. I was gonna try to think about taking on that banner horse, but I want to make sure I have good enough odds to try to capture it if I can. Ideally, anyway. There's that scout. Can't do anything about him. Yeah, that works. I could trap him, I guess. Maybe if he goes to like the plains tile, then maybe I can. Or at least trap on the grassland tile, then maybe I can take it out. Black's over there actually, but that we can use. Well, I guess we would be a good idea, but like after we can make cities. I think it's just in the fortifiers. I don't think he's gonna move. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna move. We like no reason to. But we'll see. If he does, then I'll get a unit on that. Oh no, the barbarian clubman. That ain't good. Yeah, he's not gonna move. Let's go and deal with that clubman if we can. Or at least move to here. I mean, we could build a clubman of our own. It's just I want to get that extra hammer first. There's also 13 turns just to deal with one unit. We'll wait on that. Oh. The brew clippings there. We press after the walk rider, we'll build a club and try to outwit this guy.
So long as you have food in your mouth, you have solved all questions for the time being.
So cooking, it's pretty much gets more quality of life for a prehistoric Civ. It also leads some early gathering, early buildings from gathering. In exchange, you get the butchery. Too bad. It gives you meat. If you can build a slaughterhouse, and the slaughterhouse requires carcasses, requires some sort of animal from a different tech. Dining hall is pretty much free food if you can build it. And we see our first pests, and those will just sort of hinder growth as you get further into the game. Or it's just quality of life tech. But I'm gonna end this part of the session. Start another video. So this will be the end of part 1. I'll see you for part 2 where we continue along the prehistoric era. Slowly carving name out for ourselves. So I'll see you later. Bye.